guys, it's with K-pop. I'm Faja and I'm back with another DIY. This time it's school-based, which is my first DIY for school supplies. Hope you guys enjoy it. Big thanks to the people I'm collaborating with. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out their channel, of course, for some awesome K-pop stuffs and DIYs. Yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, right here before me I have a notebook that my mom got for me from a store, Mosh Podge, Monster X New Stuck concept photos, and a sponge brush. I am taking the decoupage and I am spreading it evenly over the notebook so that when I have my picture added, it will lay down without having any bubbles in it. So you want to make sure that you're spreading it evenly. So right now you see that I already put Juwon on the notebook. Now I'm taking the next part of the Mod Podge at the top, towards the top of the journal, because I'm going to add one host picture. And yeah, make sure you're constantly spreading it out evenly for your picture. For this next step where I'm adding their symbol and their name to the notebook, you want to make sure that you are definitely putting it onto a notebook that has the dry pictures on it after you have Mod Podged it. Because if you go ahead and add the labels now or anything else extra to the notebook before the pictures have dried, it's going to be really bad. So that's what you me doing here. After it's already dry, I'm just going ahead and Mod Podging what I'm going to add extra to the journal. Make it yours, definitely make it really unique. I just went ahead and went with this stuck concept because that's coming out soon. Who's excited? So this is what it should look like when it's dry. Make sure you go over the whole entire journal with Mod Podge and it should look awesome like this. For this next DIY, it's another notebook. I actually purchased it from Walmart. It comes in like a pack. I think it was like $2.50 for 5. And I was like, hey, not gonna beat it. Like the price is really good. And plus the notebook was really cute. So what you'll need for this is a knife, scissors, decoupage, sponge, the infinite pictures that you picked out because I'm using their logos, and an infinite picture of your choice, bias, or group. That's that. So right now what I'm doing is I'm taking the printout of all the infinite logos, and I'm just going to cut around them, make sure I don't have too much of the white edge. And if you do, that's okay, it adds to the decoration of it. I actually had a little bit white in the middle because I didn't really know how to cut it out, and I thought about tracing it, and then I said no. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. You could definitely have like used the words from like the names of the albums with the logos, but I didn't do that. I wish I would have done that now thinking about it. This is like the most hard part of this DIY is cutting out the infinite logos. I mean, they look all pretty and stuff like that, but cutting it out was really frustrating because I messed up on the first piece. As you can see on the side of me, I had to get another printout and do it that way because it was driving me nuts. I just had to stop it right there, and now I'm just cutting out the rest of the logos. Right now what you're seeing is my setup before I'm actually using the decoupage on the notebook. I just made sure I knew where I wanted the logos to go. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm like taking the Mod Podge and I'm painting it down on the notebook before I place the logo on top of it so that it won't mess up. So I'm doing that one by one instead of painting the entire notebook because it might mess it up, and I didn't want that to happen. It might really look bad if I did that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just gently brushing it down and pressing the logo onto it. Now also you can also get like a squeegee or something, like a maybe a popsicle like stick or something if you have that laying around, and press it onto the things that you're actually putting on your notebook so that it doesn't come up and sticking to the material that you're pressing onto. Okay, after that is done and it has dried, you're going to take the main layer of decoupage and put it all over the notebook. Like right now what you just saw me use was a squeegee. I'm just making sure I press the picture down onto the decoupage. It was like that part was still drying, but I went over the logos and I just took the decoupage and smoothed it out over it so that I got rid of any bubbles that might be inside the paper. And that's what I'm doing to the whole entire thing, so it sticks. Now, before you go ahead and use your awesome infinite journal, you want to make sure that it's completely dry. Maybe give it 10-15 minutes to be short. Next DIY, which I think is really cool, we are going to be making a calculator cover, and I printed off some Infinite and Monster X pictures because that's my concept right now. And I'm using scissors, Mod Podge once again, and a smaller sponge brush so that you can get into all the creases on the paper and onto the calculator. So right now the part that I'm doing is I'm putting out all the pictures. You want to make sure they're all the same size. I actually had to measure the calculator cover before cutting pictures. Before printing rather, because I didn't want the pictures to be too big, so I had to use a measuring tape to measure 4 inches for the specific calculator so that it would fit. Okay, now that I have my pictures all cut, I put all the pictures on there and made sure I know where I wanted the pictures to go. And now I'm taking Mod Podge again, it's my friend today, and I'm using the sponge, the smaller sponge, and taking it all over the cover. Yes, I still have it on the calculator so that I don't have it moving all over the place when I'm trying to put the decoupage on. And I'm starting with the bottom first because I felt like it would be an easier place to put it since it's a curve near the bottom. And I'm taking a squeegee that I have and I'm pressing it down into the calculator onto the Mod Podge so that it won't move. So that's the part I'm doing right now. Now for this part, I'm taking my squeegee and I'm going over the calculator to get all the creases on it. And I went out of view, but it's okay. I'm still using the squeegee to press the pictures down onto the calculator. And after that, you want to make sure that you let it sit a little bit, which is what I did. I let it sit for about 3 minutes, and then I'm taking Mod Podge over it again, going all over the entire calculator to make sure that the pictures are sticking onto it. And now I'm adding the glossy finish so that it permanently stays. To not move over there. If it does, then we didn't add enough Mod Podge. But that's just gonna be good right now. And there you have it, your awesome Kpop Monster X Infinite calculator. I added the Infinite logo at the bottom and for the summer concert, and added at the top because I had a little bit of blank space. But you can go ahead and do whatever you want with the blank space, fill it in or whatever, and now there's your calculator. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that back to school DIY. It's pretty easy, like I said, Mod Podge, sponge, paper, and whatever you use to Mod Podge on any material that works, I guess. Yeah. You can also do a backpack. That's also a good idea. I should have done that, but maybe next time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you go to school with any K-pop school supplies, just so you know, you're trash. Just accept it. I accept it all the time. Just like my shirt, it says K-pop is on my road to the trash can, which it is. You can check out this shirt and other K-pop shirts at my website, www.kpop.com, which is also in the description box. Make sure to check out everybody's channels. I thank them so much for collaborating with me, and I thank them so much for allowing me to collaborate with them. So make sure to show their channels love. Yeah. Until next time, stay true to K-pop. And make sure to be unique with your school DIYs. Show off to the world that you're K-pop trash. Bye!